Hi, this is Gwen from Gwen the Trash Witch. Welcome back today. I appreciate you all being here today. What an exciting day this is. April 1st, which is April Fool's Day. So happy April 1st, our new month, and I hope that no one is playing too many tricks on you today and you're not being fooled by anyone. If you are, I hope it's all in good fun and you got a good laugh out of it. So today is Magical Masterboards, which is the first and third Wednesday of every month. It is full moon tonight, so I have a lunar illuminations page for you. It is painting with paper, so my announcement for that is it probably will not be going up today. Lot going on and just haven't got that one complete. It's also the first day of Go Ask Alice, which is hashtag GAA, which is being hosted by my good friend Audrey at Audrey's Odds and Ends and my new friend Dawn from Mystic Dawn. And I will have all of those channels listed below. And I hope you have a chance today to kind of hop around and see some of these wonderful collaborations that are starting for the first of the month. So, besides all of that, we have Artemis II in launching hopefully today. So this is just a picture I pulled up off the internet, and I've been watching the NASA live stream. It actually started last evening, but today's very, very exciting. I think we're just a few hours from takeoff. So it is, I don't know if you're watching or if you plan on watching. It's scheduled for, I believe, like 3:20 Pacific Standard Time. So it would be adjusted depending on what time zone you're in. So this is a 10-day mission that will begin today. It's flying out of the Kennedy Space Center. And there are 4 astronauts on board, and if my understanding is correct, this is one more than we've been able to send before because of the restructuring of the module. It had room for 4 astronauts, and there's our first woman going up to the moon, so that's very exciting. There's so much information. You can look online. You can find this live stream from NASA that is filling it in, all the details as they prepare for launch. It is so very interesting. So this is our first time that we have orbited the moon since Apollo 17 in 1972. So we're not landing. I think that is hopeful for Artemis 4. But this is sort of getting things set for that. And they keep talking about, and then Mars. So it's so exciting. I hope that you're as excited as I am and that you'll take a peek at this. And what's really, really exciting is tonight is the full moon. So it will be brightly lit for us to see. So Artemis II in process of launch right now, April 1st, and my time it is 1 o'clock, so I think we're still a few hours away. I meant to film this sooner, but quite honestly, I can't take my eyes or my ears off of this live stream from NASA. So I apologize for the lateness of lunar illuminations, but let's move on to that. So here's what I used. I had these beautiful papers from Daiso, and I've had these for a while, so I'm not sure if they're still available. They were part of the Sakura Spring Collection, and there we have all the beautiful blooms, and here we go. So you'll see this in my make today. They had stickers, they had washi tape, very, very pretty. I had to sneak in a cough there. Beautiful washi tape that I found worked really well with what I was making today. I used stickles and the unicorn stickles. This one is getting a little low, friends. Whoops, uh-oh. Dropped the other one. Where did it go? Hold on. Hold, please. Here we go. Okay, and the other one is the Pops of Color. And this color is, what is this color? Princess Pink. So beautiful, sparkly, sparkly pink. And then Worn Lipstick seems to be my ink of choice for the last couple months. So let's move this all out of the way. Now, I did get online and I found some beautiful images. I just made this, I don't know why I loved the washi, sewed around it, but look at this image. Oh my gosh. I actually thought I would try to duplicate this in painting with paper, but the degrees of intensity of tones, I don't know that I would have the papers to complete that. What's the right word? Yeah, to do it. So isn't that beautiful though? So this month's moon for April, this month's full moon, is called the pink moon. So here's what I did. I had this beautiful image and I used the unicorn stickles on here. So very pretty, so sparkly. A little bit of Wink of Stella on the moon. I didn't show you that, but Wink of Stella is a glitter brush pen, and it's a liquid, so you just paint it on like a paintbrush. You can see that pretty washi. And then yesterday I was watching Caroline on the hillside. She was doing her Masterboard Madness Day, and she's wonderful to go see. If you haven't seen hers, I'll list her below too, because what she did is she made masterboards and used them to make zines. And zines is a way to fold paper and you get sort of a magazine type little booklet. And I went ahead and made one out of a 12 by 12. Single-sided is all you need, because by the time you fold it, the inside or the white side isn't visible. So I folded mine as per her video, and I went ahead and put some fun facts about the April full moon. So it's not an April Fool's joke, but the moon will not turn pink. It is named, I think it was our Native Americans named it, basically because of the spring bloom of wildflowers native to Eastern North America. Phlox is one of the commonly known plants to be blooming about this time of year. So it's often called moss pink also. So that's where the pink moon got its name. I know a lot of people are like, is it going to be pink? And a lot of times our illustrations of the pink moon does show it pink, but don't expect it to be pink, but that would sure be cool. Also, this full moon will appear larger in the sky tonight because of the phenomena called moon illusions. So this is where the moon appears larger when it's near the horizon than when it's higher in the sky. It will rise tonight, Wednesday, April 1st, about 10:12, and that's Eastern time. That's when it will be at its full peak. So that would be, what, 7:12 here on the Pacific coast. We did have a little drizzle yesterday. Oh, it was so beautiful this morning. Everything was so dewy and fresh. It was lovely, but that's long gone. I think we got a half an inch of rain yesterday. Not too much, but I'm not complaining. It was lovely. So this is my little informational, oh, there's more. I have this little cutout about the April full moon. It says the April showers nourish the earth so that the flowers, plants, and crops can wake up and flourish. The full moon of April beams down and nurtures your potential in that same way. If you were to gaze into a raindrop, you would see yourself reflected within it. You are part of the power that feeds the future. So, very, very pretty. Love this little bit of information. This is from Kate Fruler, I believe. And then we have another really pretty pink image. Isn't that fun? So, beautiful pink moon. For my art page, this would be my learning page. For my art page, I did this page, and you can see all that pretty stationery paper. I just cut it apart and basically did a masterboard, but just using that stationery page. I cut 3 of these peaks out, and then I had these beautiful silver glittery stars that were gifted to me, so I used those. This circle was already pre-cut, this pretty glittery moon that I'm using. It was from Dysa, so it's very, very pretty. And then I put that unicorn stickles and the pops of color in the princess pink all over this page. And there is Winka Stella on our mountain peaks here too. Lots of fun. I hope you're enjoying following Lunar Illuminations. This is co-hosted by my very good friend Kelcy. I don't think I've said this, at Junk Journal Magic by Kelcy, and then myself. So if you are participating, we'd love it if you would use our tags so that we make sure we see you, and use the hashtag also so others can follow along. I do have some contributing collaborators listed below in the description. They've done some beautiful work. I was watching Tammy the other day, beautiful, beautiful makes, and Jen did such a, oh my gosh, she had a shaker journal cover using Jovi's wonderful celestial paper kit. So lots going on. Kelcy always just, yeah, if you watch Kelcy, you know what I mean. She is so creative, and her makes are just so beautiful. And she is very, what's the word? She does a lot. And then she says, I'm tired. I'm like, yeah, I know, you've got to be tired. But we sure love it, Kelcy, and we hope you keep it coming. So thank you for coming today, everyone. Oh, I was going to say boys and girls. Okay, everyone, not boys and girls, but yeah, adults. Thank you for coming. I've got to get back to this launch. It is just, I don't know, I feel like it's history making, and I love it. And they're going to our precious, precious moon. I'm so excited. I hope I am alive to see another landing. I think that would be so very, very exciting. But they are going to be going on the backside of the moon, and they're seeing portions of it that have never been seen before. So it will be very exciting to see what's on the backside. All right, everyone, if you have more to add of information, I'd love you to share it with me. Constantly learning, that's why I had this journal, why I wanted to make it, because it is a learning journal more than it's an art journal. So all of this Artemis II information that I printed out will be going into this journal. It's basically, I think, 5 pages of printout, so nothing too artistic, but I do want to include it and recognize that this moon launching did take place in 2026. So I'm going to go back to my computer, and I might be a little late on visiting around today, all of you, because I am glued to this. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope nobody played any serious tricks on you. But even if they did, yeah, it's sort of what the day brings. Okay, I'm done. Thank you so much for coming. I always appreciate you, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.